Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole War Chant is going full throat. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bearcats will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
A strike downfield. The expressway is wide open. He's at the top. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Looking to throw, it's Uiagalelei. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Power football with the run. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Off the play fake on first down. Time to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. After the misfire, now on second down. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
I love that play call defensively because it's third and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it. So why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll go to the counter play. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This offense has a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are 2 conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
He wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That makes the score Cincinnati 10, Florida State 0.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll run it from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes one man miss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Oh, what a cut! He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Keeps it, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They go to the draw. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Seminoles have it with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, what a move! And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense set on first down. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Release to the back. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Noles want to move quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On second down, wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Trying to get to him. Coming after him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Handoff from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the lone running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Seminoles get it past the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. And they block it. Pitch it up, he'll try to run it back.
And you're probably thinking, who the heck has that guy? The block right up the middle. Guy comes right near the center, comes through the formation, gets his hands up and gets the block. Somebody definitely missed an assignment on that punt.
Now on 2nd down. From From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Quadier. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Uyangalele. Looking for the score! Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man all by himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Bearcats are on the move. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets open down the middle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
These men stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Makes his connection. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The aerial assault continues. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They're trying to get to him. The short hands, it's Morlock. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Tuafili. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Seminoles. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give on the inside. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Zips it out to his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.